Ladies and gentlemen, excuse me, Jazz Borganzo, quick vid. Um, we are going to talk about the $1.9 trillion boondoggle, not to be upended by the the $1 trillion boondoggle that was passed under the Republican Senate, led by one Mitch McConnell, and of course forced to sign by former President Donald Trump, to the wonderful amount of $600 that all you little pissants got, because of course that's how the Republicans felt about you. But not to be upended by one Joe where the hell am I dementia, the of course the president dementia. But let's take a look. This story comes out of the Blaze. This is by Senator Kennedy out of Louisiana. Biden's $1.9 trillion bill is an orgy of pork. Yes, you're getting porked. Shouldn't be called a COVID relief bill. It's not. It's a garbage bill. Quote, calling this a coronavirus bill is like calling Harvey Weinstein a feminist. Ouch. Senator John Kennedy of Louisiana on Wednesday slammed President Joe Biden's $1.9 trillion American Rescue Plan. Doesn't rescue anyone. It doesn't rescue anyone. It bails out red states. That's what it does. It's exactly what it does. As an orgy of pork, criticizing Democrats for refusing to compromise with Republicans for loading the bill with spending that is unrelated to the corona relief. Absolutely fact. Quote, President Biden is putting together the bill. He said we want to meet you, us Republicans, halfway. If that's the case, he's a damn poor judge of distance. Kennedy said during an interview on Fox, he's rejected everything we proposed. This bill is dreadful. Now, to update, this bill got zero. Absolute zero Republican backing. Zero. It passed 50 to 49 in the Senate because, of course, Kamala Harris. Or, as we all know her, Kamala Mala Ding Dong. But this is off of John Kennedy's Twitter feed. President Biden's $2 trillion, he made sure he emphasized all those zeros. Corona bill is an orgy of pork, calling it, of course, as we said earlier, coronavirus bill is like calling Weinstein a feminist. We can do better.
And if I could say a word about the coronavirus bill, Lawrence. Yeah. President Biden, because we're going to be taking it up tomorrow, President Biden said in putting together the bill, he said, we want to meet you, us, the Republicans, halfway. If that's the case, he's a damn poor judge of distance. Yeah. He's rejected everything we've proposed. This bill's dreadful. The only way I know how to improve it is with a shredder. It's not even a coronavirus bill. Calling this a coronavirus bill is like calling Harvey Weinstein a feminist.
That's what that came right out of the mouth of John Kennedy. Of course, the U.S. House, not a surprise, passed a $1 trillion corona bill this past Saturday morning, 219 to 212 on a mostly party line vote. Shocker there. Let's see. This breaks down $1,400 per individual. Now, we'll see what certain individuals get, because only certain individuals, from what we were told, were going to get the $1,400 per. Well, we'll see. Individuals 75,000, married couples 150. Let's see. Let's get into the meat and potatoes. Here are some of the monies that were earmarked, that was not struck from the bill. It's in the bill. $50 million for family planning, quote unquote, Planned Parenthood. 50 million. Even though they're still receiving $400 million a year of taxpayer money. Planned Parenthood, a private organization, still getting $400 million a year out of your money and my money. Just keep that in mind. $852 million for civic volunteer organizations as AmeriCorps, AmeriCorps Vista, and National Senior Service Corps. Waste. $470 million for the Institute of Museums and Library Services. Think about that. Not private businesses, not small medium businesses, not restaurants, not hotel chains, smaller hotel chains, none of that. Not mom and pop stores getting this kind of money. No, 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 no. Museums and libraries, because if you have no job, your place is closed down, where do you want to run to get away from everything? That's right, museum and libraries. Like I said, $470 million for the Institute of Museum and Library Services and the National Endowment of the Arts. Yes, those dastardly NEAs. Yes, we're not talking about the teachers union. We're talking about a union that is just as bad. $128.5 billion to fund K through 12 education, and CBO estimates will be paid out between 2022 through 2028 after the pandemic's over. Well, pandemic is really never going to be over. In the Democrats' eyes, it's still always going to be there. I believe, as Steve Deesa said, that it's going to linger, like a flu. It's going to linger yearly, like we do battle with the flu every year. So there's that. $86 billion for pension plans, $50 billion for FEMA, $39.6 billion for colleges and universities. Yes, we need to bail out those colleges, Harvard and Stanford and USC and Notre Dame and all these big name colleges. We need to bail them out. Princeton, don't forget Princeton, NYU, don't forget them. We need to bail them out. You have to make sure that these universities who are getting 50, 60,000, 70,000 a year, yearly tuition, make sure they're bailed out. And $1.5 billion for Amtrak. Waste, and I mean absolute dumpster fire, which is what Amtrak is. Amtrak has been in a dumpster fire since day one. They've been trying to bail this damn thing out year after year, decade after decade. I'm surprised there hasn't been monies afforded to the post office, because that's always a winner. 1.9 trillion of that, 825 billion was already directed related to COVID-19 relief, and 1 trillion was expansion of progressive programs, pork unrelated policy changes. Now, let's make this very, very clear. Between 9 and 10% of this bill is corona relief. 9 and 10%. The other 90% is pork. And I just read you a small portion of what that bill is related to pork. It's garbage. But again, who's paying for it? You are and I am. Make sure we get that $1,400 out to them, But only certain peeps out there who are going to get that $1,400, because, those are the important people. Not the small and medium businesses who are suffering, not the restaurants who are getting slammed, not the small mom and pops who got thrown out of business, not comic book stores that are never going to see the light of day again, which is easily 25 to 30% of all small and medium businesses will never see the light of day again because of states' forced mandate lockdowns. Blue states. What I said earlier regarding blue state bailouts, red state bailouts, no, that's what blue state bailouts. My apologies. Blue state bailouts when it comes to this corona relief. It would be funny if it wasn't so sad. But then again, this is President Dementia we're talking about, and this is all on him. All on him. Can't be pointing fingers at someone else. It's all on you, President Dementia. And ladies and gentlemen, I just wanted to throw this little tag on the end of the video I just got done doing, just to show you how great our government's doing under President Dementia. Let's take a listen.
Improve people's lives. One more thing. The vast majority of economists, left, right, and center, from Wall Street to the private
The guy who can barely get the words out.
economic
He can barely
polling
get
initiatives.
the words out.
The economists, as I said, left, right, and center, say,
This is absolutely
in
pathetic.
addition to the needs the people have, we need this to grow the economy. That if
You
we
had a
haven't
guy
spent this money
who
and
spoke at CPAC.
recreated the kind of incentive.
I'm not going to mention
for
who.
people to be
We had
able
a
to
guy
make
who
a
spoke at
good
CPAC
living.
for 90
We'd
minutes
be in real trouble.
and maybe took maybe a 5-minute break
This will create
throughout the
millions
90.
of new jobs.
You know,
Estimated over 6 million new
came
jobs
off like
by
a champ.
itself. Increase the
This
gross
guy
domestic product.
can barely
by
speak
$1
90
trillion.
seconds without
Put our
tripping over
nation in a
himself.
position to outcompete the rest of the world.
He can barely get the words out.
Because the rest of the world is moving, particularly China.
Unbelievable.
We know that as tough as this moment is, there are brighter days
Unbelievable.
ahead. There really are.
So
As I
this
said
is what you
before.
have. This is the nonsensical in President Dementia. This is what you have. Just want to tag that on to the very end of this video, just to make it very clear. This is the dumpster fire for the next 3 years and 9 months that we're going to have to deal with this. Well, I won't say that. At least for the next year, until they invoke the 25th. And with that being said, I'm Jasper Gonzo. This is what's next. Catch you next time. Peace.